I've tried to call out things that happen uh, in these situations, and a lot of conservatives look on this and they'd be like, okay, so what was he doing? How was he doing it? Well, maybe he said something. And I used to be like that. Honestly, Dave Chappelle made a joke about it. He was like, I'm a questioner now. He's like, well, why was he running so fast? But in this situation, when I looked at it, I was like, there's no reason why. And then I found out that it happened back in February, and they were just bringing it to light now. That made me more angry. I wanted to know why these individuals thought the first thing that they needed, well, the second thing that they needed to do, because they called 911, but the second thing was you need to grab a gun.
Yeah.
Two people. No, actually, it was three people because because the driver, and many don't really want to hear it, but the driver that had the video camera was the third point. He was supposed to box him in if he had turned around to come back the other way.
Right.
So, in watching that, there has been a split within Black conservatives. Some have come out and basically said, "Well, he shouldn't have been here and he shouldn't have been there," and then you have Summers like, "But the outcome is they shouldn't have had guns after this young man."
Right.
What's your take?
So one, the first thing is I want to give condolences, energy, support, love, empathy, and light to uh, Ahmad's mother,
Mm-hmm.
Ahmad's family. Not just because of his death, primarily, but also the attempt by certain members of America to
Mm-hmm.
try to sully his image.
Right.
You know, they're never going to see their family member again. Never. Unless he's on a t-shirt. And so that's the first thing. The other thing is there is no split in the conservative conversation about this murder. You're just, the highlight is you're seeing people that are statists pretending to be conservative.
Okay.
There is no split. The vast majority of people are saying that this was wrong and are going, as a gun owners, the vast majority of gun owners are going, that is irresponsible gun ownership 101. When there's a thing called imminent danger. You don't chase anyone with a firearm for anything unless you have direct visible knowledge of that person committing a felony right at that moment. And if it's property based, even if you do I don't call the police, me personally, but that's what the standard is supposed to be. Okay.
Right.
So this is not a split in responsible gun owners either. This is people showing that you're not a responsible gun owner. We're not the same.
Right.
And if you notice, the people that are speaking the loudest about how they can assassinate this young man's character and how it's somehow his fault, they're in the vast minority. They just may happen to have more social media followers because they are there to justify some white Americans who utilize patriotism to hide their bigotry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's not a split. Those people are statists. There's another term for them called neoconservatives. I don't even call them new age conservatives. I call a new conservative a person that just came out of a sleep, an unawareness of what conservative values or liberty-based principles are, and now they're on that direction. They're a neophyte. They're new in their awakening. But these people are not conservatives. These are people that are cheerleaders for one particular party or administration. Right. So there's no split. There's just they're doing the thing that is going to generate the clicks or the attention. I don't even see, and all of these people that do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even justify it on them making money because I don't know of them to have 30, 40, $50 million.
Right.
To me, that makes sense for you to sell out. To me, and I'm not saying you should sell out. I'm saying,
right.
okay, if I'm evaluating it, it will be based on, yo, bro, I said this shit and I made $100 million. I could completely understand that. I don't know these people to have a value of $5 to $10 million. I don't. So with that being the case, you see other prominent conservatives with big followings saying what the vast majority of conservatives, and I'm isolating it specifically right now to Black conservatives, but not limited to. Right. You have guys like Terrence K. Williams, who's a comedian, who clearly is like, yeah, this is wrong. Mm-hmm. Millions of Twitter followers, is down with President Trump, has chopped it up with President Trump, is clearly going, nah, this is wrong. So even on the more prominent follower level, you have people showing who's actually conservative and who's a statist. Right. Then you have people that are attempting to attach themselves to the fame associated with the Trump administration. Yeah. That does not associate or mean that you are conservative. Right. That means you're a cheerleader. Yes. You know, that's no different than someone saying, you know, I tweeted this. That's like the KKK tried to call themselves a Christian organization. Mm-hmm. There was nothing Christ-like about that organization at all. Right. You know, so just because you call yourself something, and these people understand this tremendously, because when you have the conversation about people identifying, okay, you identify as a woman. I'll call you a woman all day. I'll call you whatever name you want to be called. Genetically, scientifically, you are not. Sorry. And they understand that logic there. They don't want to own to the fact that conservative means it's about conservation. These are people that are in alignment with big bailouts as long as the Republican side gets their money, which is socialism. Right. Okay. These people are in alignment with more back the thin blue line, right? Which is more state-controlled monopolies of violence. That is not conservative. Conservative means less government involvement. Right. They're in alignment with more regulation, which is not the free market, which is not conserving. Government doesn't create anything. It just wastes your money. Exactly. It's not conservative.
Say that again. Say that again because a whole lot of people don't understand that about the government and how they don't create.
The government doesn't create and manufacture anything. Everything that they pay for is based on your dollars. The United States Postal Service loses about $1 billion annually. Would it be? They don't conserve. They just ran through $2 trillion. They gave you $1,200, if you even got it. You get $1,200 of your own money back that was already coming to you anyway, right? They made sure in that same $2 trillion package that Congress will get 25 million of that. They have until September of 2021 to spend it, right? They gave PBS $75 million of that. I got the 890-page report. I still haven't read through it all yet. You know, so these are not conservatives. These are not conservatives. These are, again, statist, at best neoconservative, based on the definition that some people would call that, that have been effective in garnering support for the Trump administration, because it's now cool to be anti. Trump looks like an anti-establishment guy, and there's some policies I agree with him on. Right. I love what he's done with, and again, and I'm not a bailout dude, but I gotta say, if you're giving money away, and if you're putting some money towards HBCUs who needed it, I'm gonna understand it. Okay, I can see that. I like that. You know, with that being the case, I also didn't take $1,200. I have a business that's closed down during the shutdown. I didn't take any of that state-sponsored money. I am very conservative. I live within my means. Right. With that being the case, I think he was solid there. I think he's been great on the economy. I think he's been trash on the Second Amendment. I looked in the direction of him after Jeff Sessions stepped down. I looked towards for him opening up the cannabis legalization federally, or at least not scheduling it next to heroin, Schedule 1. Mm-hmm. He has not done that, and he's been supportive of a lot of war. I don't want more. I don't want more unnecessary conflict. I want war with people that start war with us. I want to crush and destroy anyone that tries to take American lives.
Right.
I'm with the dumb shit. Don't get me
Yeah.
fucked up. I'm
Right,
with
right.
the let's go fight.
Yeah.
However, why are we fighting? If we're sending young men to die for old men's financial gain, I'm not with that, you know? So those are the areas where I'm very critical of this, as I would be any administration. These are conservative, objective, liberty-based principles. So these people that are making these cases, and I have some of their phone numbers. I've spoken to some of them. Some of them I've called them out publicly. I'm not even mentioning them anymore because they're doing outrage marketing. They're doing outrage marketing.
Outrage
You know
marketing.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
And they said to me, they said, but Maj, when you gonna get that freedom over everything in a hoodie in black? But I was like, chill. That's exclusive. Chill. So listen, this is y'all asked for it. I don't know why y'all asked for it so late in the spring. Y'all asked for the black freedom over everything hoodie. It's out. It's only, I think like it's a couple hundred over there because it's about to be summertime. Duh. Y'all just kept asking for it, so I got it. So anyway, I'll be posting that pretty soon. Just letting everybody know, some heads up. After we get through the sale for the F series, we're gonna put these up. So they'll be up. Check the site, blackgunsmatter.myshopify.com. Freedom over everything in the black hoodie. I think I'll do them on a sale price, like $40-50 or something like that. Either way, y'all ask for it. It's gonna be about 100 of them or something like that. They'll be there. Just check the site, blackgunsmatter.myshopify.com. Be safe, be solutionary, freedom over everything.